Oh, hey guys, just doing a little gardening here in the greenhouse here. But anyway, my name is Hymuno, and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play series, episode 44. Now, while I was just in here tending to some of the plant life here in the greenhouse, I was thinking about what could we get into today? What can we get into today? And then I decided, let's build. That's right, I got some ideas. Let's get everything going back right. I got some ideas today. I mean, look at the ambiance when it's raining, and then you got the particle effects. This greenhouse, man, I've probably said it before, and I'll probably say it again a bunch of times. The greenhouse is probably my favorite build that I've done on this series. I just really love it, and the whole path and everything that leads up. I don't know if I've showed this off on camera, but this is just a little, it was like dead space between the paths. I just did some stuff messing around with environments, like doing some, when I got that kick of building like nature stuff, and a while back when I did the pond, I think I did that here, and I just never showed this off. Just a little, you know, it's a little wild space, like unkept overgrowth here, even let the grass grow up and everything like that. But anyway, in today's episode, like I said, we're going to get into some building. I've had an idea that I want to try out. I want to do like a housing district in the kingdom here, like where people live, like some of the citizens of the kingdom live and stuff like that, like a housing area. And I have a little story that goes with it, and we'll get more into that as we build it. Okay, so we're fixing to head off to go over here to build it. It is the next day. I know the last little clip just ended kind of abruptly, but there was a little glitch in the hardware there. But we got it all sorted out, and we're going to go head off and build. And as I was going to say, before we got totally cut out there was a story behind these three houses. This little housing district, as you can see coming into view behind the ruined fortress there, I've cleared off this huge area. There was like a big old ugly hill here. I kind of terraformed all this off because the housing district is going to start down here, and I didn't want something obstructing the view of it. And I got materials gathered up here, as you can see, all the materials. It's a lot of different materials, but the main story of these three houses have to do with granite, andesite, and diorite. Because back when I first started playing Minecraft, one of my first worlds I built one house made with an andesite roof, one house with a granite roof, and one house with a diorite roof. And each one of them, let's go ahead and grab out the blocks and start building as I'm talking here. I need the oak, spruce, and the dark oak. Yes. I don't need this spruce, my bad. I need dark oak and pale oak. There we go. But then let's grab one of these beds out and sleep in it. But when I first started, I got really inspired watching a lot of other content creators and kind of having stories for certain elements and things as they built. And so I had an andesite house. Now these houses aren't going to be huge, and they're not going to be like extravagant, massive houses or have a lot of stuff on the inside of them. They're only going to be about this big here, about 4 high, and little square houses. And I wasn't really good at building when I first started out, and so that was my way. Like I was like, oh, I'll do these simple houses. And I had one that was andesite roof that housed all my crops. I had like a garden behind it and I housed all my crops in it. And then I had a granite house that I had a sugarcane patch behind, and I housed all of my sugarcane in it. And then the final house, I was like, hey, you know what? Granite and andesite are also linked to diorite, because when you think of one of those blocks, you kind of think of all three, because they're all found while caving, and they're all kind of synonymous to each other. So I was like, hey, let's build a third house. And I used diorite, polished diorite as the roof. And that was kind of the main one that I used for like crafting and storing stuff in them. So I thought I was kind of having like a strolled down memory lane and thought, well, hey, why not bring the 3 houses back? But instead of them like housing stuff like sugarcane or like storage or, you know, all the crops and stuff, why not be the first 3 houses in the housing district? And they're going to be right here side by side. These are the frames of them, and they're going to be side by side. And like I said, they're not going to be extravagant houses, but I even took it a step further. The roofs are going to be granite, diorite, and andesite, one for each. But then also I went and I thought, hey, let's go deeper with the comparison here. Let's add in the wood, different wood type. Like we got oak, dark oak, and pale oak. So the 3 different oak woods. Oh, I'm supposed to be using oak here. And that would, you know, be cool. And then they're each going to have a different door. They're all going to be similar structure. These small boxes with the same little A-frame roofs and stuff. But they're going to be different materials making the whole build up. And I just thought that would be neat. And then eventually we're going to add in like a little street that comes here, maybe a little path in between each house. They're going to be decorated with different stuff. And then this whole area over here, even like, you know, maybe build like a pathway down. And this would be like the housing district's little fishing pond, stuff like that, and build more houses, more than just these 3. And they're all not going to be, these are just the first 3. Eventually, I'll build other houses, different shapes, maybe a circular house, but this will be the housing district of the kingdom. So I'm going to get to building and adding more onto these, and then we'll keep bringing you guys in between each little update of the build here. Yes, hello, it's time for your weekly wall update. I am the Sideline Reporter, bringing you the weekly wall update. So let's send it over to Hamuno and let him explain to you how much more of the wall he has done. Yes, thank you, Sideline Reporter. Thank you for sending it over to me to give the people the weekend wall update. And here is the weekly wall update. If you can see behind me, I did more to the wall. I stopped, I think, around about right here the last time. And so now it curves on down from that tower around and actually goes all the way to the mountain. So this side is a completely attached. Like I've made it all the way up to this little point here, did some more decorations all the way down now. So let's go to free cam mode. And as you can see from the left side of the east entrance here, it goes all the way to the mountain now. So we are actually done with this side. So next week, we'll continue back going to this side and continue it up this path. And so that has been the weekly wall update. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, back to the Sideline Reporter. Well, thank you, Hamuno, and thank you for sending it back to me, the Sideline Reporter here, and that has been your weekly wall update. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It will help out Hamuno so much, and thank you. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so see, some progress has been made on the houses. See the andesite, the diorite, and the granite. They're all evenly spaced out, and they all got chimneys. But these are just basic. I'm about to add a lot of little details and decorative pieces to it. That's why I wanted to do that on camera. But like, see what I mean? The different wood, like I used oak and jungle here. I like that combo. The pale oak with the spruce. I like that combo. And then dark oak log with this regular oak. They all got different doors. They all got the same little window pattern, everything. And then on the inside here, see how small they are? It's not going to be functional, like I said, and they're not going to be like housing anything. They're not going to be super decorative, but I do want to decorate a little bit in here by throwing just like a bed down, a crafting bench, a furnace. We're also going to throw like a pot with the oak sapling. Yeah, I got the chains. The middle here, a chain with a lantern on it. And then this is the spruce inside. I want to grab the barrels as well, just to kind of add a little mimic some storage here. And then we finish off the roof. Oh, not like that. And one in the corner there. And then, yeah, one's going across this way as well. There we go. I was wondering if I could reach it all or if I needed to block up one level here. Stand on the bed to throw these in. And then one right there. There we go. And also, I did not grab the trap doors. I need all the trap doors for all the different houses. This is just small little builds, but like you can throw so many different blocks in it and kind of just lets you, like I played around in creative and just got these. I mean, they're not going to be super intricate, but I think once they're done, they're going to add a nice little detail here to the house, like to the world. I mean, it's going to be a nice little addition. Give it, being able to put something in your world with a lot of different blocks. Go around, light these up real quick. Use up all the lanterns just so it gets some fair amount of lighting. There we go, like so. Do the last one. And then we're going to throw the interior. Oh, I left some blocks going up to do the roof there. And there we go. Now the interior of this one, we'll throw down a different color bed like the yellow one. We'll grab the chain the same way. I already had it in my inventory. What am I doing? And a lantern there. And this one was the oak, so it gets the oak trapdoors. Like so. And then the oak stairs. There we go. I mean, just little small stuff like coming in and finishing the roof off like this. It's just stuff you can add to your builds that make the build feel more complete, more finished. Okay, and then that, oh yeah, the barrels. And there we go. Okay, now that, oh, I did not do the crafting bench. There we go. And then now let's put a cherry blossom in here. Okay. Now inside this one, let's throw down the last bed. The last of all of the crafting bench. I mean, see, just repetitive, but like I said, you change up the stuff that go. We're going to put the new eye blossom in there. But this is just like a throwback, like I said, to one of my old builds that I did, and I was thinking of a way to bring it back. And the housing district, though, I want to add a whole lot more. I get distracted easily, sorry. I don't know why I forgot to do all this stuff. But yeah, the housing district, I think it's going to be a nice, that did not need to go that way. A nice addition to the world. There we go. All right. Can't place blocks today, it seems. And there we go. But yeah, a lot of my builds, I do that. I plan them out in creative. Oh yeah, the barrels. I just noticed I'm 2 barrels shy. Need to go get 2 more barrels to finish that off. We'll eventually do that. But now the interiors are done. Let's go to do some exterior stuff. Like the moss blocks. Let me grab all these flowers, because this is going to be cool. Like, we're going to make like little pot and plant. Let's start all the way down here on the end. And you see how this line, they mesh. It looks like it doesn't need to mesh. Like, there's nothing dividing them. So we're going to make something to divide them. We're going to throw some moss down for like a potter. And let's go up with the moss blocks. And then just 3 random flowers here. Like so. And then on the back side, we got that same issue, but instead of doing 2 potting plant, now we're just going to do trap doors to just kind of break that up a bit. And then this is the jungle, so let's do this here on the back side of this one, and then we're going to go around the front and put one on here as well. I just think it breaks up the eyeball. Like, if you're not seeing those straight colors, it gives you something to look away from. Okay, again, 3 random flower. So it gives each house like its own, even though they're similar structure, it gives them their own unique differences. The roof trim, the wood type, the flowers in them. We're going to add some cool stuff around the edges too. But now let's do this one here, and it's going to get the spruce. Like so, and then we got enough blocks I can go up here. The last 3 flowers. Jump. Let's actually go in, we're actually going to use this one. We're going to sleep. So what it does provide a function, I guess. If I'm ever over here on this area of the world, I can throw a bed down. I mean, I can just run in there to sleep to pass the night. And then one final row of trapdoors, like so. Okay. Now that is all, let's throw all this stuff in here. Yes, now I want this stuff. And you're probably wondering why, like I need the trapdoors again. Thought I was done with them, I wasn't. But why the blocks of raw copper, the iron, and the resin? Well, I think I did this over at the greenhouse, but these, to me, when you do this to them, throw the trap doors around them, they look like oranges, look like barrels of oranges. And then we're going to go to this side, because to me, when these are in the, oh, did not mean for that trap door to go that way. There we go. But when these are in trap doors, they look like barrels of apples. And then the final ones, if you haven't guessed it yet, they, to me, look like potatoes. So just like maybe the people that live here are, you know, holding on to some of those vegetables and stuff. Then also each one's going to get its own flower. Yeah, we're going to go the rose bush, the peonies here, and then lilac. And then also going to throw in some different leaves. Like we're going to throw the oak leaves back here with some more lilac and some oak leaves on the side here with lilac, just to, you know, give it some decoration. Throw some stuff down. These, what were these? Peonies. Perfect. Oh wait, we're not using oak though. We're gonna go the cherry blossom leaves. And then like so. And then this one we're gonna do spruce. And you guessed it, the roses. All right. Now let's get everything out of the inventory. That is finished. I always like to go free cam to kind of show off some different angles. That is the first 3 houses. in the housing district. And I don't know about you guys, but I think they turned out great. I really like them. And I got my building fix in for the week. And so now I'm going to put all this stuff up, and I'll see you guys back down in the storage bunker to talk about what we're going to be getting into next. Okay, so now that all 3 houses have been built, and the road to the little housing district will be coming probably next episode. We'll start on the roadway there. To finish up this episode, though, I want to go mining because you see this auto smelter, I'm running it on coal. And it's got about 16 pieces in each one. And I know I could use lava. I could probably hook a bamboo farm up to this to make it work. But in the input, in the fuel chest here, the fuel chest cart thingy mabobber there and all these furnaces, I want to go mine a bunch of coal. I got a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I want to go find one of those mountaintops that has all the coal and the iron on it and just go mine a ton of coal and fill up like a shulker box full. So to end the episode, that's what we're going to go do. So fixing to go head out to the mountainside now. Okay, so I've flown out here and I found this crazy mountain. You guys have got to see this. Let me fly around. Let me show this off here. This is a mountain like I'm talking about. It has all the coal and the iron on it. Wait till I turn around. Look at this thing. With the ruined portal in the middle, the water flowing down. This thing is massive. And the clouds are kind of in the way, but it's got like little caves that's poking through it and everything. And then it comes all down this side. Like the clouds are moving through it. This is crazy. Let me fall right here. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. You could build something cool in the middle of that. This is a crazy generation. Look, time to sleep. Let me get my bed out. Sleeping at the highest point possible. Check. Nah. But anyway, I was just joking around there. Let's get to making. Let me get to mining. Not making. Grab a couple shulker boxes out. And we're going to get started mining a bunch of coal. I'm wondering how I could. Oh, a bunch of mobs spawn. Can I headshot that creeper? Missed him. And there we go. I think instead of starting way up here, let's start down here where these emeralds are. And I think I'm going to mine in a time lapse. So enjoy me gathering up a bunch of coal. All right, here we are. Super fast coal mining mode. We're going to mine up a bunch of coal here. This mountain was loaded with coal, let me tell you. Had a bunch of emeralds in it, but, it's cool to see them when you can mine them, the emeralds. And you forget that you can just get them real easy from villager trades. But it's still cool to see them out in the wild like that, because in my head, I just think they're all with villager trades. I don't really, I forget that you can mine them sometimes. But anyway, look at all the coal here. Here in a minute, I am going to look inside here I go trying to tackle the ruined portal. Yeah, right here, I didn't do too well. Look at that. Get burned with lava. Yep. Burn it up. But I got carrots. We're all good. I am looking around for some more coal. Eventually, I find the chest to this thing. Nothing in it. Bummer. Only really 2 gold blocks. And then back to mining coal. And with the Fortune 3, it didn't take too long. Maybe 20 minutes of real life time to try to gather up a whole entire shulker box of coal that you'll see here at the end. But anyway, I figure just jam out to the last little bit of this with some music and see you guys back here in a second. Okay, so we finished mining up all that coal. I actually have an entire shulker box plus 15 extra pieces. Grabbed a couple little emeralds. And I grabbed the obsidian and stuff from the portal there, as you probably saw. And I have the full shulker box, so let's head back home and put it in the furnace array. See you guys back at the base. Okay, back here at the base, down into the smelting room. Time to throw all of this into the fuel chests. And then now anytime I cut this on, it'll go through there and fill it up, and whatever, if I need to use the blast furnaces, I think I got a little bit in there, yeah. I think I smelted some stuff to test it out, I did. Anytime I need to use them, I could use lava for them or snatch some of the coal from there. But I'm glad I did that. That was something I've been wanting to do, just so I ain't got to worry about it. I can just literally come in here, plug something into the input chest, know it's going to have enough fuel to smelt it up. I probably won't even go through all that coal, but if I ever go through that much coal, then I'll just have to go make another coal run eventually. I was a bit of a coal miner just a while ago. But anyway, that is all the time I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the story about the 3 houses that I built in one of my original worlds, and bringing it back, kind of giving me a little bit of a nostalgia kick from one of my very first Minecraft worlds. And anyway, my name has been High Moono. I hope to see you next time, and goodbye.